Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I am reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Tuesday, August the 21st, 2012, and here's today's After the Bell Market Summary. I want to go ahead and start by taking a look to see how the indices closed here. We had some selling pressure coming to the markets today after the market was trading in a nice little uptrend here in the first part of the session today. Then the markets really started rolling over around 11 o'clock. But taking a look at the Dow Jones here, the Dow Jones closed down 68 points. The Nasdaq closed down close to 9 points, and the S&P 500 closed down close to 5 points at 4.96. Weakest index day across the board was the Dow Jones, which was down 0.51%, followed by the S&P 500 down 0.35%, then the Nasdaq down 0.29%. We did have some negative breath in the market today. We had 3,359 stocks declining and 2,786 stocks advancing on the NYSE, Nasdaq, and Amex. So definitely some negative breath today. Let's go ahead and start by taking a look to see how the S&P 500 futures closed here. All right, we came right into that double top. The key level to watch was 1420. We broke past 1420. Some levels that we highlighted in our chat room this morning was the 1425 level to watch for. We had that as R3, and the high of the day was actually 1424.75. So that was a decent level to work off of there once we noticed that weakness coming on the 5-minute chart. And just to show you guys how we were trading the market today on the intraday time frame. I'll bring the screen down right here real quick here. You can see that we were watching this key trend line from this little upward channel that we had from Friday there. All right, so this key trend line right here was still in play. We highlighted the fact that there could be a possible wedge pattern in play today here. Right, but we actually broke past that key level, and breaking above that key trend line and not holding above it was basically what teed it off to be a nice little bull trap that took place today, and we actually were telling everybody in the chart room to get short around the 1421 area, and that was actually a good area because that's when the volume came in. And once you see this type of heavy selling volume like this, that lets you know that a lot of people are stuck on the wrong side of the trade. We had some exhaustion, exhaustion buying going on right here for that last push up, trying to push over the new highs. We could not hold over the 1420 level today, and we just gave back the whole day and more. So definitely a day that's in favor of the bears. We'll have to see if the bulls are going to take this as a buy the dip opportunity, or if we're going to see some more selling pressure in the equities. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. Let me bring this up. That's on the wrong screen there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the ES again now, since I showed you guys the intraday stuff, the intraday price action on it here. So we did make a new high of 1424.75, a key trend line that we have to watch now going forward. For the downside, is going to be back at this neckline from the prior head and shoulders pattern. That trend line still in play. That will be down there towards 1400, 1397 and a half area. As long as we hold 1400, we should be all set here. But if we start trading below 1400, then this could be a key failed breakout above the 1400 level, and who knows, we could be setting up for this could potentially be a bull trap on a larger time frame. All right, on a bigger scale. So we'll have to see how this plays out. You do see the volume did tick up today here from the prior 2 weeks. And we had that nice volume spike, the highest volume that we've seen since from the prior 2 weeks there. So a lot of interesting things taking place here. Apple got some selling pressure today. That was leading the Nasdaq down today. Apple, and obviously IBM. I've been looking for IBM to rally with these other large cap tech stocks, and IBM has not been able to rally. Keep an eye on that stock there. That's and you can see at the same time it's really not near the same levels as Amazon and Apple, how they're at new highs, or just looking pretty good. It's not even up there with eBay, so stuff like that, something to keep on watch. IBM, if it breaks back below 198, then potentially this little 2-week trading that has been doing above 198 could potentially be a bull trap. And if we start seeing a lot of bull traps take place in the market going forward, that could be a sign to watch out for as well. We had some nice action take place in the VIX today. The VIX got a nice bounce. One of the clues that we were highlighting earlier this morning was saying, telling everybody in the chat room how the VIX was not making new lows and was actually holding up while the market was pushing higher. Next thing you know, the VIX started creeping higher. Then once the VXX broke back above the previous day's lows, that's when everything was a go for the volatility index to get some nice upward action. That did happen. So watch the VIX, a nice little bounce here. Not sure if this could be a swing low that we're going to be working off of now. but definitely shows that some people are starting to buy some volatility to protect their positions as we are, near a double. We are at a double top right here, and we'll have to see if we're going to hold this double top that could be forming right now. So another interesting to take place. If you guys take a look at the Qs here, we want to take a look at the Qs. Qs as well. They made a new high, then they pulled right back below, closing closing inside of the previous 2 days. You could say there. So we'll see. A lot of interesting action. Let's take a look at last but not least. Let's take a look at the IWM here and the IWM as well. IWM looks a little bit interesting. So if IWM holds below 82, we can maybe get a pull back down towards the 79 area or this 80 and a half area back down here. We do have some nice moving averages down here. Some other stocks that were in play, of course, everybody's talking about Best Buy. We traded Best Buy this morning. Had a nice little gap down. If you go to the weekly time frame, let me drag this over this chart on the weekly time frame of Best Buy. These were some decent levels to work off of. 1640 was the key level that we highlighted this morning in the chat room to potentially be a nice buy area, and that it was. So you can see this Best Buy opened down at 1638 and rallied all the way to a high of 1791. Well, actually 18 and some change. Let me bring the screen back over here and see what the exact high was on Best Buy today. Rallied all the way back up to 1834, and we called it as along the chat room around the 1640 level there. So that was a decent trade, especially if you held on for the whole ride there. But anyway, there are some stocks in play. You just got to pick your spots right. Right now, we do have the volatility picking up in the stocks, and some stocks selling off a little bit, some profit taking going on, and you can tell the volume coming in today is showing some good signs that it's time to take profit as institutions are looking to lock it in. So hope you guys had a great day trading today. I'm really going to wait to see what happens tomorrow. See if the dip buyers try to come in, or if the market continues to get some selling pressure. It'll be very interesting to see how we close the week. And it's only Tuesday, so let's see how the rest of the week goes. Hope you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you.